Hey there, I'm joined with Hassan Lamot here today. Hassan, how are you?
I'm doing well. How are you?
Doing great. Thanks for joining me today. Uh, you are a real estate agent in the Charlotte, North Carolina area. Correct me if
Ye-
I'm wrong.
Yes, sir. That is correct.
Right on, right on. And Hassan, how long have you been a real estate agent for in North
I've been a
Carolina?
real estate agent for 3 years in North
Okay,
Carolina. Yes, sir.
sweet.
3 rewarding years. I enjoy every second of it. Yes, sir.
Yeah, yeah. It seems like your passion's real estate. We were chatting a little bit beforehand. How'd you get introduced to real estate in the first place, and how did it come a passion to you?
It was somewhat in my blood. My grandfather owned properties in New York, well before I was even thought about. Um, and then my father owned just one or two properties as I grew up,
Okay,
as investments. But I never really thought about real estate. I wanted to go the insurance route and have my own insurance firm. And in regards of meeting that goal, it came to my recollection that real estate is the only career that you can pretty much not have any cap on your income. So my goal was, okay, I'm gonna get into real estate, make a ton of money to start my insurance firm. And then in that process of actually getting my license, and starting practicing, that became my passion over insurance. So that may be something I still do down the road, but as of now, real estate is my bread and butter and my wholehearted passion. So that's kind of what got me in the game.
gotcha. That's that's awesome. And as far as where that goes, I know you help home buyers, home sellers. Are you doing investing as well, helping investors and wanting to do that yourself?
Yeah, I'm open to helping anyone who needs real estate needs. Another big thing of mine is financial literacy, and you'll hear every spokesperson that teaches financial classes that real estate is the biggest vehicle for investment. So I'm open to helping anyone, out of being an advocate for finances. But I haven't really worked with a lot of investors at this moment. As well as for myself, I own one investment property that I actually ended up purchasing before I started practicing. But I definitely want to become an investor as well and do pretty much every facet of real estate I want to have my hand in.
Diversify just in real estate, just be all everywhere, always.
Yes, sir.
That's awesome. So, with your story, you grew up around real estate, your grandfather, your father. We were talking a little bit beforehand, and as far as the 3 years you've been a real estate agent, it's taken a lot of work to get where you are at right now, and
Oh, yeah.
dedicate your whole career. Tell us a little bit about that.
Yeah, so I just pretty much put it all on myself. I went all in on real estate, quit my job cold turkey, started the industry, without a book of business necessarily, because I'm from another area and I'm, beginning a business in an area that I'm not from. So I don't necessarily have, that same influence.
Contacts, yeah, connections.
So I just went full turkey and I was willing to do anything, to make this work. So I, did a lot of odd end jobs such as Uber, Amazon Flex, to make that supplemental income. And I was
Sure.
blessed, to not having a long gap before I had my first deal. I just made sure that I would, I had a basically a set schedule. I get up at 5 a.m. and drive Uber to about 9 a.m. and then go to my office, and typically would leave there from anywhere from noon to 4 p.m. depending on what my workload was like. And then from there, getting back on the Uber. um, and then so at that time, I was pretty much having one client at a time and just trying to hustle and bustle.
Sure.
Um, and then I had a daughter. So in regards to supporting her and my family, those secondary things became primary, and it kind of took away from my real estate. But COVID brought a unique situation where it kind of forced me to only be able to do real estate because I was laid off from my other job. And the Lord has blessed me. I've done my numbers from last year already during COVID and
That's
have
amazing.
the contract.
Yeah, that's amazing when you're telling that to me beforehand. I mean, in the span of 3, 4 months, you've helped 8 people achieve some real estate goals and 12 on the way, like you just said, with being under contract. So, hands off to you. And seriously, anyone watching this, just hearing about how much you've done since that time, you're dedicated, you're in it, for your clients. So Hassan, with that being said, with everything going on, with people wanting to buy, what advice do you have for buyers during this time?
I definitely advise everyone to just start the conversation, whether they be contact me or any agent that you know, preferably me, of course, just to get the ball rolling. A lot of people are just scared to take that step. They don't feel that it's for them. They don't feel that they're qualified. They have the persona that I had to have 800 plus credit score to get a home and
Yeah,
things. So I advise people just to get the ball rolling. You can get approved right now with as little as a 600 credit score. Um, and you can potentially have a no down payment at all and potentially move into a home with little to nothing down in
sure.
regard to payment assistance. So whatever obstacle people have, myself or your entrusted real estate agent should be able to help you get over those hurdles. And then even if it's credit, your lender, once you apply, will tell you, okay, do this, do that, and you'll be ready to go. So that's my biggest advice: is just get the ball rolling.
Yeah, I love that. A couple times you've heard me saying, anyone watching, real estate goals and owning a home ownership, whether it's investing. I mean, those are goals, and goals are usually hard, and you have to strive for them. And so, having someone like you, Hassan, to help them as far as, hey, where are you at? Like, let's get this going. As far as giving some insight, it really helps people move along their goals, and we need support systems. We need people by our side to help. And um, as you as a real estate agent, you know the industry, you know what's happening and everything that needs to be done. So
Yes,
um,
sir.
love that. And I wanted to pull up your Facebook, your Instagram, Hassan.
Okay.
You're big on Instagram. You do a lot on that. So I let me pull it up for you, and we can show everyone here. I'll pull it up on the screen share. What is your handle name? Remind me.
It is Lamot 20, Lamot 20.
All right, let's pull this up for everyone to see.
Yes, and as you all know, I have 12 under contract, so I haven't even necessarily had time to
Okay. Yeah, yeah.
really.
Make sure to put that plug in there. Awesome. So this is, you can go see Hassan, follow him, see what's happening, get good advice. Awesome things going on, it looks like. So
Yes, sir.
um, Hassan, thanks for joining me today, and we'll talk to you later.
All right. Thank you so much. Have a
All right.
blessed one.
Bye.